This is not a class on how to use each tool in Illustrator. Rather, let's take a quick look at Illustrator's purpose and its role in creating graphically rich documents. Vector graphics eventually output pixels on a grid too, but at first their files contain only basic shapes. So how is it possible to have shapes without a defined grid? The shapes themselves are mathematical points connected by paths. That math, typically called PostScript, converts shapes to pixels on the fly at the maximum resolution of the output device, resulting in very high-res, clean artwork. Even your monitor is an output device. Scale the vector shape, the math is done very quickly and displayed perfectly sharp at the maximum resolution of your monitor. The advantage of using vector shapes is pretty easy to see. Zooming in at even 1000% is not a problem with vector graphics. Needless to say, all shapes and logos should be done using vector graphics. Even web browsers now support the use of vector graphics. As an example, let's look at a simple circle. A circle in Photoshop is defined by a grid. The bigger the grid, the more defined the edges of the circle. Each pixel is saved into memory to define the circle. In a vector graphic, however, the same circle is defined mathematically by just 4 points of information, so the file is much smaller. Also, the mathematical points along the shape are always redefining according to the output device at the maximum resolution, keeping the edges crisp and clean. This on-the-fly resolution is great because it always uses the maximum resolution, ensuring clean imagery. So anyone interested in professional clean artwork should get as familiar as they can with vector artwork.